Why do you feel that they picked Ajax? What was the reason that they picked Ajax for the DIL site?
Oh, because there wasn't any population right there at the time. And it's between Oshawa and Toronto. And that was just a community there that wasn't very built up at that time.
What year were you, let's see, sorry. How long did you work at the plant?
Just long enough till I got pregnant.
And you started at the plant in
the end of 1940 and 41.
Do you remember the security in the plant? What the security was like?
No, I don't remember, although there was some security men standing around there, but and we were told to be, we weren't allowed to carry any matches or anything like that in the plant.
What do you remember about matches in the plant?
No one carried any matches or anything in the plant.
What was your position? This is a couple of questions. What was your position in the plant? And was the work dangerous?
Oh, the work was very dangerous. I was in the cordite department. I went in there to work and worked there for a while, learned all the operations, and then I was made a floor lady, and I taught all the other girls that come in how to work with the cordite.
How did you get to the plant?
My girlfriends and I got a ride down to the city of Oshawa, and from there we got a ride right out to Ajax.
You mentioned earlier the cattle cars in the plant.
Yes.
And how you weren't allowed to look out of the windows, or you weren't
yes.
Could you say that again?
Yes.
Okay, so what were the cattle cars like?
The cattle cars were just like a big horse van. With lights or windows on the top side of them, and benches in the side them, and we went in them, and we weren't allowed to look out or look around any place, and they closed the door on us, and they were taken away down to where we could smell the water, and that's where we worked.
Okay. What was the best part of working there?
Payday. Payday was the best part of working there, but it was all. We worked there because there was a war on, and we were helping out with war.
You said.
You didn't ask me what I got paid an hour for working.
Do you remember how much the hourly
yes.
wage was? Or?
Yes.
Okay. Can you incorporate that into what was the best part? The best part was payday because I made
Yeah.
so much an hour.
Yes,
Okay.
I paid about I made about 35 cents an hour, and that was a good wage then.
The reason. What was it? What was the reason you left DIO?
Because I got pregnant, and when you get pregnant down there, your baby won't live in the cordite smell. So it was that for that reason that I left and came home.
What was your best memory working at DIO?
What was my best memory? I enjoyed the working down there. The girls. I enjoyed the girls most of all, and enjoyed my work. I worked at the sewing machines and taught the girls how to use the cordite, and saw a little bit of what went on the making of the shells and what went on. And there was quite a few things that I'd never seen before, and I enjoyed watching it, and all the thrill of it, all of it, seeing the landmines go down the conveyor, and seeing the shells come tumbling up the walk, and
What was the? Was there anything you disliked about working there? Anything that was
no,
monotonous?
no.
What was your uniform?
I was a hat, a dress, and shoes. The shoes were no nails in them. They were all hand sewn. They were brown. I think the dress was made of blue. I don't know what, I think it was cotton. And that's about all.
Okay, one of the rules of safety was matches. What other rules were there?
We weren't allowed to take anything in with us. I don't think we had used any lipsticks or anything like that. We just went in. In fact, our hair was done up in a turban, and everything was very strict. There was no matches allowed or anything like that. Nobody smoked on the job, and no liquor, of course.
What what would be a penalty for breaking one of the rules? If you were caught breaking one of these rules?
I don't know, because nobody ever broke one of the rules. I don't know what the penalty would. I suppose it'd be dismissal. You get dismissal in a hurry if you did anything wrong. But no one ever did anything. We didn't do anything at all that we weren't supposed to do.
Were you not scared at all about the danger involved?
No, we weren't. I don't know why. I suppose we're too young to be afraid.
Was there incidents at all that you came across that may have sparked a little bit of fear at the time?
Yes, yes, there was. There was the alarm bell went off once, and everybody jumped and got going to where they're supposed to go. There was somebody supposed to open the doors at the side, at the end of the thing, and we all rushed out there. That's all about the only thing that I know of.
Why wouldn't an alarm bell go off?
Well,
What was the situation? Do you remember? Or?
I think it was fire. There, I don't know exactly what the alarm even sounded like now, but I know that it was set fire or something like that was set off.
If you would have the chance to work in a job like that again for the same cause, would you do it all over again?
I suppose. if there was another war on, maybe. But no one would know now. I don't think I would really, unless it was a war.
Pardon? Nothing. Sorry. What was the morale like? People's morale?
I think it was very normal. Everyone was there for the same reason. We were there for not a good time, but we enjoyed ourselves as we were working, and everybody seemed to get along.
What was one of the hardest times or hardest things, not necessarily even having to do with the DIL plant, maybe with anything of that time period? What was the hardest thing to get used to adjusting to in that time?
I don't think there was anything. I think I was too young to be worried over very much.
Is there anything that you wanted to ask again, or this, no idea?
No? Okay, that's fine.
Neither here.
No?
No. There wasn't nothing really that you remembered about the entertainment or anything
No.
that you interacted in because you lived out here?
Yeah, there was at that time, being at such a new spot, I don't think there was any entertainment.
Did you ever stay for any of the entertainment at the plant, or?
No. The only time I've ever been back there was when there was the reunion here. What was it, last summer? And then I was kind of glad to come back and see the girls and people that I worked with. Although I don't think there was very many of them I would recognize.
Do you think people have the same attitudes today as they did back then? Do you think that people of today could do what you got together to do so many years ago?
No, I don't think so. There is. There people are. Oh, I don't like talking about people, but I don't think their attitudes are the same as they were then. Then it was, when there was a war on, why, we all pitched in to help. So we did have everything. But now I don't think they're people that think of themselves as entertain themselves.
Anything else? Okay. Unless there's anything that you, like I said that before, that sticks out in your mind that you could that you think's an important thing that we haven't considered. Is there anything?
No, I don't think there is anything.
Okay.
Right now, I don't believe that I've missed anything.
Okay. Tom? Was there anything? Procedure of the front gates and everybody.
The front
The
gates?
front gate at the.
Go over that, okay?
Okay.
Right, try and ask that one.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, yeah, that's right. Because you were telling me before. So, are you rolling?
Yep,
Okay.
go.
As far as the tying the cordite procedure, what was?
We
it?
tied the cores together, and then we added a little bit of them, or
Can you start that again? We got your voice over top of it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
What was your job? What was it for you to do?
well, we tied the cores together, and added to the cores, and made them a little larger. And then sometimes if we'd have to take out, we'll weigh them. And if we have too much on them, we have to take off 2 or 3 pieces of cordite to make them weigh the same. And that makes the bullets go exactly where you want them to go. And then we packaged them into a pink bag, and there was a little top, and we put them on the sewing machine, and sewed the top on them, and then took them off the sewing machine and put them in a big box. And that's about it.
What was the procedure for a sick day? You told me how that one time you were sick. Can you tell me that again?
Well, if you were sick, you had to go to to an office, and there was a couple of nurses there, and they laid you down, and the only time I did it, I had a severe headache, and they gave me a couple of pills, and I went to sleep, and that's all. I went home at the end of the shift with the other girls, and I was okay.
Hey, Leonard.
Yep, that sounds fine.
Sounds fine.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's that. Almost painless.